Welcome to The Backstory. I'm Anne Hancock Toomey, and I lead Jarrard, one of the nation's top communications consulting firms for healthcare. For nearly 2 decades, we've partnered with thousands of leaders across the country who are striving to make healthcare better every day. But this isn't a podcast about healthcare or politics or even communications. It's about authentic leadership. This podcast is about demystifying respected leaders who've had a lot of success along the way because of the kind of leaders they've chosen to be. Each person I interview is visionary, of course, smart as hell, fierce about their business and their mission, and they're also humble and kind and create the kind of environment where people can thrive. They're not perfect, but they are real. And that, in combination, is precisely what makes each one of them great. In each episode, we dig into who they are, where they come from, and what's influenced them to be the person and the leader that they are today. So just who are these guests? Well, I won't spill everything, but I will share that our first conversations are with Pete November, CEO of Ochsner, Chris Roth, CEO of St. Luke's in Idaho, and Sherry Shapiro, Chief Strategy Officer of Common Spirit Health. So I invite you to pull up a virtual chair and join us in these intimate, compelling conversations. Starting later this month, we're going to be dropping them on a bi-weekly basis. So be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast feed. And get ready for my first conversation with Pete.
When I was in college, when I was student government president, never forget this day, I was sitting in the student government office and he walked in. And here's the university president. He's like, "Hey, Pete, what are you doing? You want to go have lunch?" So we went up to the cafeteria and we got lunch and we sat in a booth and we both sat up against the wall with our legs on the bench and just sat there and talked to each other. And I'll never forget that day because here's this guy who's driven and been so successful, but like, he's just a normal guy sitting there eating lunch, treating me just as if I'm an equal.